My allergies are acting out today. My apologies. So, happy June 1st, everybody. Some of you guys, as I say this, it's quite, I chuckle to myself now because, you guys are all around the world. I know where I'm at. It's still June 1st for me. Some of you guys could be now June 2nd. Let's see where we go. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Johnny. Oh, that was pretty sweet. It was. I would just go, whoa. I posted something the other day. Actually, I read it first. Somebody else had it, and then I shared it on my timeline. And it spoke about something that I so resonate with. And that I love what I get to do. Because I just allow whatever comes through the way it comes through. I just get the hell out of my own way. And, you know, when I call them God smackers, all right? It's just, in what it feels like. The reason why I say the word God smacker, because fuck, that was godly type thing. And I chuckle a lot when I finish, like, holy shit. And this is exactly what I posted about, was the fact is it feels, because I connect, and and the chuckle is and the smiling is because it's godliness. It's just, I don't know how else to say it or express it. It's it's an amazing ride. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see where this takes us. I have a beautiful sister who posted this. I just went and checked to see who it was because if you're not on my actual personal page, I don't actually see who it is. I see that somebody's here on Facebook land, and I actually on with a few different groups. This is my beautiful sister, um, Shannon. I had the pleasure of meeting her at Soulful Fest last year. She did a post, I didn't see it till about an hour or so ago, needing some financial help. Shannon has been living in her van for 3 years, and a lot of us, which includes myself, we don't need a ton of money to live because we're living from within. But when you have a vehicle, sometimes things happen, and we don't foresee these expenses. So Shannon posted, and I'm so proud of her for being vulnerable enough to ask for what she needs. To do a diagnostic, she has a Mercedes van. I think I mentioned that she's been living there for 3 years. And I'd like to share this about Shannon. Last year when I was at Soulful Fest, I'm on stage, I think I was playing. And I look out and I see this woman, this lady, walking amongst everybody. And there's this dog with her, no leash. And I could still feel that feeling when I was watching because I could still see it clear as it is. And not knowing who this lady was or the dog. But I thought it was absolutely beautiful and just breathtaking to witness this. And then the day after Soulful Fest, um, uh, I got to meet Shannon and her dog Yaddy, and just incredible, two soulful beings. And so right now, Shannon needs our financial help. If you're able to, no matter if it's $5, 20, doesn't matter because every little bit adds up. To take her van in just to get diagnostic. This has nothing to do with figuring out what's wrong with her van because it's a diesel van, and I pray to God it's just minor, right? But to do the diagnostic is roughly around 500 American dollars. And I know that weight on myself and how difficult it is to ask for what I need. And I'm so grateful for, I've had two experiences asking for help. Just over a year ago, I had this opportunity to move in where I am now. I didn't have money for moving. I didn't have money for a security deposit. And I reached out to the community and I got the funds. Like I had the funds within 48 hours. And I'm more public when I say this is I'm always on here doing stuff. So you guys have got to experience me and meet me where some people aren't as out there. I could say it's not saying that Shannon isn't. That isn't what I'm trying to say. What I do is very unique, and I get to come on here and just share this amazing energy with you all. So then my birthday, which is December 22nd, I got guided to ask for money to get my guitar fixed. So again, I reached out. I had it within, I think it was 10 days, 10 days. And complete strangers, like, I'm just going, holy shit. And, I just have nothing but heartfelt gratitude. And that's the thing is, like, I'm on a very tight budget. I know that Shannon is as well. And, it's, if you're able, here's the bottom line, if you're able to help out, and even a little bit, right, because it's all my, I think it's I got my event for Sunday pinned to the top, and I think hers is just below that. And just asking people if you could help her out. I've asked Shannon if she could put her PayPal on there. She's trying to figure out how to do this. I know today was a very, very stressful day for her. I get it. Um, so, and I honor her for having the courage to ask for what she needs. And it's very humbling, I tell you. It's very humbling. But, we are learning as we grow and to ask for what we need with no attachments. Just ask, put it out there. Because if you don't put it out there, people don't know what you need. And that's where I honor Shannon for asking what she needed. And like I said, it's $500 just to get that diagnostic. And, it could be, God knows, like she's been compensating to move her van, right? She's up in the mountains. I call it mountains. I know she's in Arizona, up in the, I've got a couple of my friends, soul family, that are living that way. And I could be joining them soon. I don't know right now, but I know some things are shifting, and I'm okay with that, if that's what it's supposed to be. And we are all being guided. We just, in this trust and faith that we're feeling and sensing within ourselves, and we just keep on taking those steps and taking those breaths of air into our heart and just go, just asking our guides, asking our angels, asking the universe for help and support. But we also get to say, as a human, to hear, go, this is what I need. This is why. So, the diagnostic part is the initial part. But then if it needs some work, let's throw an extra $500 in there, and hopefully that will help her. And so that's all I'm asking. And if you're not able to, but put the prayers in there for her, that she will get it. And I have faith on that. And I'm just glad that I was able, I'm glad that I saw it, number one. And I always believe that spirit. I had somebody today who was trying to, I call it soliciting. Do you know about da-da-da-da? I'm just going. And I said to this person, spirit brings me things to my forefront when I need to know something. So in other words, I don't go seeking. I seek within. And it's like, seeing Shannon's post there about an hour ago, I was meant to see that. And my heart, you know, my heart went out to her because I know what it's like. And, I'm single. I know she's single. What I'm trying to say when I say this is that, you know, as a single person, the only person I've ever had to depend and rely on is myself. Because that's the only person I have is myself. And to be a part of this soul family community, and I'm going to specifically speak about the Soulology family, but it's soul family. To be around people where there's this amazing love, unconditional love and acceptance, and how we get to be there to support each other in whatever way, shape, or form we're able to. Going to Soulology Fest last year was the greatest gift that the universe has given me. It's given me many, but specifically going to Soulology Fest, to be around people. And if you guys don't know this part, is that I hadn't done anything for myself in like 32 years. And all I could, like, Spirit was just telling me, you're going, you're going, you're going. And I managed to get the funds in place, everything. To be around such amazing, incredible, soulful beings where there's no judgment. And nobody intrudes in anybody's space. We just honored and respected each other where we're at. And I'm learning. I'm learning. We are all learning to do things differently than we ever have. And I'm just so grateful to be connected to myself to the level that I am now. I've always been, but not with this incredible understanding now I have. Because as a single person, it's, I've allowed people to come in. Even in the spiritual community, I've allowed a couple of people to come in. I had to now push them away. You know, but the people that I've met and connected through Soulful family is is amazing. There's there's no way I can even start to articulate. Anybody who's been around, have come to Soulful Fest, and 2 years ago, let alone last year. Soulful Fest is coming up this year. Um, I'm hearing a few rumors around mid-August, Texas area. That's about all I know for sure, right? Because it's a process, and no matter what, that's my priority this year, is to go back to Soulful Fest and connect with people again, soul family. And that song I just played, by the way, it's called Frequency of Love, because that's who we are. That's who we truly are. And that's where, you know, how I just played was how it felt it needed to be played in this moment. It's played many ways, but it always, just how it wants to be expressed. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's carry on here. Shannon's just saying good night. I have no doubt, Shannon. I hope you're still here to hear this. Because, I sent you private messages, to let you know what I've done. I'm not able personally to help you out financially. I wish I could. I'm just not able to. And I have no doubt that spirit got me to come on here. And this energy that I've been sharing since I come on here has been for you. It's for everybody, of course. But it was for you. And it's going to be okay. I can't do what I do. I personally can't do it. But collectively, I'm able to express what I get to express because I tap into this energy. And, it's like I'm in awe of what I get to do. And I'm glad I'm able to sit here and say, you guys, if you're able to help with Shannon, if you go to my personal page on Facebook, it's not pinned to the top, but it's just below the top. And I wrote something and just, any little bit to help Shannon, I know she will gratefully appreciate it. And just give from your heart if you're able to. Because you already given from your heart with your gestures and wanting to, just like what I did. I just sent a couple of DMs to a couple of friends, that hopefully can help. And, if we don't ask, we're not going to get. We're not going to be able to receive. And then it's very humbling to receive and accept, like, my two experiences, which I shared earlier, is that taught me a lot. The first one blew me away. And then it's like, I can totally relate to what Shannon was saying about she's neglected her van. We've all done. I neglected my guitar. And, and it took me to, when I was you need to go get your guitar done. And it's time that I realized that I was neglecting my guitar. And this is my tool. This is my trade, we could say. And I know with Shannon, when she posted her live, just asking and just saying, she said, I neglected my van. I know what it's like. I neglected my guitar. But I asked. And, I've only had her back for what, a month now? And, we've been sailing ever since. And it's going to be the same thing with you, Shannon, with your van, with your Mercedes. We're going to get you back on the road where your van is working good. We will. And that's where we all get to work with each other collectively. So, let's see where we go. And I'm glad you felt that, yeah, it was Spirit working through me. It's amazing how Spirit really works. We are all messengers, and this is how I get to express. Okay, love you, sister. Anyway, let's see where we go now. By the way, say hi to Yeti for me. So blessings, everybody. Good night. And I'll see you when I see you next. And rest well, everybody. Rest well.